Something must be wrong, this isn't right, this isn't fair. The tingle in my spine comes from a feeling in the air. Childlike corpses crawl from the dirt, but they stay silent and stare. My lips quick with thought, they say, care to share? One tilts its head as its jawbone detaches. Maggot-infested toddlers wearing overalls with patches. Finally vibes of fear struck, but my stillness latches. Burning their faces in my mind, all bloody and full of scratches. Tick-tock goes a droplet of sugar, sand falling through my hand. I need a plan, I need it now, as unanswered questions tilt my brow. Carving commandments in the back of my gravestone. I light up the dark and shed some understanding within the unknown. That crack and split your frontal bone, curled quietly all alone. Hearing the echo of these children moan, I realize their message as my mind gets blown. The aged putrid body dripping with fluid seemed to scream, but it's dead muted. My sickness diluted as she grasped my fingers. A sadness spread throughout the air and it lingers. Her brittle blonde hair flew through the air as it withers. She led me past all the horrid distorted figures, all the while grasping a pair of rusted scissors. Fog lifted past my eyes as I envisioned her memory, standing in a room full of dolls and music playing so tenderly, staring at a vanity mirror because it's her greatest treasury, holding the secrets from hell's yesterday. Silk sheets lined her bed and her pillows felt so feathery. From the room structure it must have been in the early century. The door opened and in came the elderly, but we hid so cleverly. He called her a whore and insulted, but she didn't seem to bother. He removed his belt and drunkenly began to clobber. The metal tips cutting her cheek, this was a slaughter. She was holding a picture of a toddler as she began to holler. The boy in the picture was her loved child, and the dad was the father, beating and raping his daughter. This man's a monster. My mind started to wander, but I couldn't look away. He ripped her collar as his fangs showed he began to slobber, smacking her head on the post of the bed and dented the copper. Carving commandments in the back of my gravestone. I light up the dark and shed some understanding within the unknown. That cracked and split your frontal bone, curled quietly all alone. Hearing the echo of these children moan, I realize their message as my mind gets blown. The sun rose and melted slowly towards the ground. She stayed quiet, not making a sound, but the marcher came back for another round. Unable to take another second of this hell, all of a sudden I heard the banging of a church bell. Corpses surrounded with vibrations from the death knell. Years of pain and hatred burst through as she began to rebel. Corpses bit their lips as not to tell the ending of the story as pressure started to swell. Grabbing a pair of silver scissors, she swung and slit through his throat. Behind her mirror she carved some words, and this is what she wrote. This is my final note, I'm finally free. I'm sorry, mother, if only you were here to see. She cut off her beautiful hair and hung herself with her father's bloody belt. I dropped down fast and knelt, and cried from the pain she must have felt. Lipstick stained her many dresses and ripped. I turned the vanity mirror over and cried as it flipped. Confessions and secret obsessions, she made herself look pretty for a reason. Snow fell black from season to season. She felt disgusting each day being raped and beaten. She tried to run before, but her will began to weaken. Love started to cheapen as her depression started to deepen. She painted her face and brushed her hair. It wasn't fair, why was she stranded there? I understood why her room was lined with porcelain dolls. As the corpse crawls, it silently calls, whispering in my ears as the body falls. I slipped back to reality as she sunk beneath the dirt. What was it worth knowing she was doomed since birth? But telling her story quenched her thirst, because each day I dripped my tears on her gravestone and whispered what she had told me. Now I'll never be alone. Carving commandments in the back of my gravestone. I light up the dark and shed some understanding